Hello and welcome, fourth graders. We are going to start with our math book. I'm going to guide you through the pages, and throughout the lesson, you're welcome to pause, try things on your own, and then hit play so it'll continue and it'll kind of be like you're correcting it and checking in. At the end of most of our lessons, we'll have a Think Central activity for you to complete. So let's jump into it. Let's open up our books. Here's our table of contents. Here's a letter for your parents. This is explaining that, we're starting with Unit 1, which is focusing on place value and multi-digit addition and subtraction. There's also some rounding in there, some different strategies and methods for adding and subtracting, and working with numbers of different sizes. This letter to your parents, you could go ahead and rip this out and give it to them so they understand. We are calling the method that they're probably used to as new groups above. A very similar method is just basically the same thing, but instead of putting the 1 on top, we put the 1 on that line. And the reason we do that is because we're hoping that it will help kids not forget about the ones that they put on top. So that's pretty straightforward. It's easier to see. You can do either one, though. We are going to learn more than one method, and in the lesson, I'd like you to give it a shot, but when you're doing your own math, you're welcome to just method that you like. And then the letters in Spanish. If your parents read Spanish, you can rip that out and give it to them. Okay, we're going to start with Unit 1, Lesson 1. Our vocabulary focus is our place value drawings, which is drawings that represent the different values and when numbers are in different places, and a dot array. Remember, an array is when you have rows and columns, so these are dots and rows and columns. So you can represent numbers by making place value drawings on a dot array. So we're looking at this example. What number does this drawing show? Explain your thinking. Take a moment. You could count all of these dots to figure it out, but there are other ways to do it. You can pause, think about it, write your answer, and continue when you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to explain it. Here we go. So I'm looking and I see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 from here to there. This is also 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. These are all the same size, which means each of these is 100. So 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. And then right here, this is the same length, so I know that it's 10 dots, and I have 10, 20, 30. So right here, there's 30. And then right here, each dot is just circled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 1. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths. Plus 30 plus 7. So to explain my thinking, I'll say there are 500 boxes. Three of 10. And 7 dots of 1. Altogether, that is 537. Hopefully that's what you got too. Okay, so, and that's represented in this place value drawing. So now it says discuss this place value drawing. Write the number of each. So we're talking about this place value drawing right here, and whoo, look at these. Wow, the dots are way smaller, so we're like zoomed out. These, I'm gonna go ahead and think, okay, if that's a dot of 1, that's a line of 10, this is a box of 100. What could this long rectangle be? Let's see. If I know that this is 4, then one more box of, I'm just guessing here, one more box of 100 would be like there. That's about half, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the assumption that this is a 1,000 box. Each of those. And if there are 3 of them, this chunk right here, 1,000. Then here we have 1, 2, 4. Ignore this one. That was 400. And then right here we have our 6 of 10. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens is called 60. And oh my gosh, it's so small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. Okay? So our ones, 8. Our tens, 6 groups of 10. If I wrote 60 there, that would be 60 tens, which is actually 600. So they're asking how many tens. 600 boxes, we had 400 boxes. And 1,000 bars, we had 3,000 bars. So how many 100 boxes could we draw inside each 1,000 bar? We talked about that a little bit. Go ahead and think about it. Pause. When you're ready, hit play. So the answer is 10 100 boxes. I'm going to add I could fit. Could draw. We could draw 10 boxes in each 1,000 bar, because 10 times 100 equals 1,000. Okay, what number does this drawing show? Well, we can put it in expanded form first. 3,000 plus 400 plus 60 plus 8 equals 3,468. All right, I hope that's what you got too. Let's go ahead and flip to page over here on the back. We're continuing with place value. We have our drawings here. Place value can also be shown without the dot array. So if you look back and forth, you're probably saving yourself a bunch of blue printer ink, not doing all those dots. And after we've introduced this, I think the book and teachers will just sort of expect you to recognize that if you're having one big long bar like this, 100 boxes and 10 sticks and ones, place value drawing of 1,000, hundreds, tens, and ones. So, what does the number represent? Explain your thinking. You can pause when you're thinking here and then hit play when you're ready. Here I see there's 1 plus 2 hundreds plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 7 tens, so 70. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Okay? So, with 1,000 plus 200 plus 70 plus 9, you would get 1,009. Okay. What would the drawing represent if it had 3 more 100 boxes? So I'm thinking about my place value. I have 1, 2, 7, 9, and here we have ones, tens, hundreds, or thousands. So if that 2 was increased by 3, what would that be? Right, it's 5. So it would be 1, 5. And for all of these, we're just going to assume we're starting with this number rather than going from 1. Okay? If it had 0 100 boxes, so instead of that 2, it was a 0 there, that would be 1, 0, 7, 9, 1079. 2 fewer quick tens. So right here we're looking at our tens. We have 7, and we remove 2 of them. What's left? 5. So it would be 1,200. 5 tens are 50, right? And 9 ones. If it was 2 more quick tens, so looking at the tens, increasing by 2. 7 plus 2 is 9, so 1,099. 0 quick tens. The tens, if that was 0 instead of a 7, so 1,200. 0, 9 ones. 5 fewer ones. So going over to our ones place, thinking 9, removing 5. That 4. 1,000. 4. 0 1, so just putting in 0 at all. Instead of 9. 1,270. Flat. And then 4 more 1,000 bars. So increasing our thousands place by 4. So from 1, adding 4,000, 5,000. So 5,279. All right. On your math board, which is our whiteboard, this. I don't know if that's there. Whew, it's a little bright. We'll make it work. Okay, let's go ahead. And it says to make a place value drawing for a different number that has the digits 1, 2, 7, and 9. So I'm going to do, I need 1, 2, 7, 9, but in a different order. How about I do 2, 7, 9, 1. Okay, so that's, the digit is just like the numbers 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the place that we put them in a number indicates their value, right? So we so if we have 2791, that's 2,791. So long bars. 2,000. How many 100 boxes? 100. 7. 5, 6, 7. How many 10 sticks for 90? That would be 1, 2, 4, 5. And I'm going to have a little space between the next one so it's not like super hard to look at. 6, 7, 8, 9. How many dots of 1? Just 1. Okay, that's mine. You can have something different. There's a couple different variations. You could have 9,702. You could have 7,921. You could have 1,297. There's a bunch of different variations for this, but you just have to draw one. Okay? So now with that in mind, our last question for the day, and your answer might be different than mine. Explain how your drawing is similar to and different from the drawing for 1,279. So I'm going to say here, you can think of yours, pause, and then hit play when you're ready. So while they both thousand quick tens. I say 10 sticks, but they that's one. The two numbers different amounts each. Ooh. All right. So I am going to assign a Think Central activity for you to do before we move on to the next. Oh, silly me. I did the last question. I apologize. This page is also part of today, so we're going to continue. So we're going to keep practicing. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said it's been a long day. We're going to practice drawing place value drawing. So 6. Any thousands? No. Any hundreds? No. Tens? No. Ones? Yes. There are 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then what about 3? Thousands, no hundreds, no tens, no one. No, there are ones. There's 3 ones. 1. If you're feeling comfortable, I'd like you to go ahead and do the rest of the page on your own, pausing it now and then hitting play so you can correct it with me. If you're feeling like unsure, you just stay with me. That's totally fine. 603. 1, 4, 5, 6. That's 600s. And I place them in this way just because I don't want to be super squished up there and there's more space. For these drawings, at this point, it's not super important which, like if you put them all in one row or in columns or anything. Just like use your space. 0 tens and 3 ones. For this one, 300 boxes, 3 in the hundreds place, 0 tens, 0 ones. For this one, 63, 6 tens, 1, 2, 5, 6, and then 3 ones. 3. Over here, 32, no hundreds, right? 1, 2, 3 tens, and then 2 ones. 1, 2. Over here, 325, 20 hundreds, 3. 3. How many 10 sticks? Quick tens? 2. How many dots of 1? 1, 2, or 5. Over here, 285. So 280, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 5 dots of 1. 109. Let's see. 100. 4, 5, 8. No 10 sticks on that one, right? There's nothing in the tens place. And then last one on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundreds, right? With that 5 in the hundreds place. 7 sticks of 10. Now I gotta move my chairs in the way. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then dots of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, let's turn our page. Okay, now we're on the last page for today. So sorry. Okay, so making another place value drawing, but now we're doing it with thousands. Not a big deal. We know how to do that. We're going to do how many thousand bars? 2, right? 1, 2. How many 100 boxes? 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many sticks of 10? 9 in the tens place, so 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many dots of 1? 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, last one. Here we go. Go ahead and give it a shot if you can. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3,000 bars, 0 100 boxes, 4 sticks of 10, 5 dots of 1. All right, my friends, now I'm gonna assign you that Think Central activity. Go ahead and do that. It'll let me know how you're doing with this. You don't need to take a picture of this and send it to me or anything. I'll see how you're understanding it in Think Central. And then I'll see you tomorrow when we start using these secret code cards. All right, bye-bye.